Hallo und willkommen zurück. Ich bin der Deutschlehrerherrsharma. In our last lesson, we introduced how helper verbs completely transform your sentences. But today, we are doing a complete masterclass. We are covering all 8 German modal verbs. Most textbooks only teach you 6, but to truly master your Goethe, TELC or UST exams and to speak with absolute precision in German hospitals or offices, you need to understand the subtle differences between all 8. Today, we will break them down into simple groups, learn their exact meanings, and look at real-world examples. Wir klären das ein für alle Mal. We are clearing this up once and for all. Let's start with the verbs you use to express what you can do and what you want to do. Repeat after me. Können, which means to be able to or to can. Express a skill, ability or possibility using können. An example is Ich kann Deutsch sprechen. I can speak German. Wollen, which means to want to. It expresses a strong, direct will, desire or a plan. An example is Ich will in Deutschland arbeiten. I want to work in Germany. Then we have möchten, which means would like to. This is technically the polite subjunction of mögen, but it functions exactly like a modal verb in daily life. Use it to be polite when you ask for things. An example is Ich möchte einen Kaffee trinken. I would like to drink a coffee. Here you have the conjugation table for können, wollen and möchten. Ich kann. Du kannst. Sie kann. Wir können. Ihr könnt. Sie können. Ich will. Du willst. Sie will. Wir wollen. Ihr wollt. Sie wollen. Ich möchte. Du möchtest. Sie möchte. Wir möchten. Ihr möchtet. Sie möchten. Look how the conjugation table for wir and sie is same and the conjugation table for ich and is same. Next, let's look at the verbs that deal with rules, advice and instructions. This group is incredibly vital for professionals. Firstly, we have müssen, which means must or to have to. It expresses a hard necessity, a rule, or an absolute obligation. You have no choice. An example is Ich muss heute Abend arbeiten. I must work tonight. Then we have sollen, which means should. It expresses a recommendation, moral duty, or an instruction given by someone else, like a doctor or a boss. An example is Du sollst die Medizin nehmen. You should take the medicine. Another verb is dürfen, which means may or to be allowed to. It expresses official permission. When used with nicht, which means not, it means something is strictly forbidden. An example is Hier darf man nicht rauchen. One is not allowed to smoke here. And here is the conjugation table for müssen, sollen and dürfen. Ich muss. Du musst. Sie muss. Wir müssen. Ihr müsst. Sie müssen. Ich soll. Du sollst. Sie soll. Wir sollen. Ihr sollt. Sie sollen. Ich darf. Du darfst. Sie darf. Wir dürfen. Ihr dürft. Sie dürfen. Now for the final two, which often confuse students because they look alike but have completely unique jobs. Mögen, which means to like. It expresses a general liking for a person, place or object. It is most frequently used on its own without a second verb. Some examples are Ich mag die deutsche Kultur. I like German culture. Ich mag Cricket spielen. I like to play cricket. Then we have again mögen, but this time it has a different meaning. It is used as a modal verb, which means may or might. In advanced B2 and C1 German, mögen can act as a true modal helper to express a possibility or concession, meaning it may be true but. Example, das mag richtig sein, aber. That may be correct, but. Das ist ein echter Profi-Tipp. That is a real pro-tip. Knowing this 8th usage instantly sets you apart in your higher level writing exams. Now let's quickly look at the conjugation table for mögen. Ich mag. Du magst. Es mag. Wir mögen. Ihr mögt. Sie mögen. No matter which of these 8 verbs you choose, they all obey the exact same grammatical architecture we learned before. The modal verb takes position 2 and conjugates to match the subject. The main action verb is kicked all the way to the very end of the sentence in its raw, unchanged infinitive form. Let's look at the comprehensive clinical example for our nursing and healthcare colleagues. Without modal, der Patient steht auf, which means the patient stands up. With modal verb sollen, it will become der Patient soll heute aufstehen. The patient should stand up today. Look at how neatly aufstehen sits at the very end line. Keeping this structure consistent makes your German sound beautifully organized and highly professional. Now you have the complete map of all 8 modal verbs in your pocket. Here is your ultimate masterclass challenge. Pick 2 different modal verbs from our list today and write 2 unique sentences in the comments below. Remember to kick your second action verb to the absolute end. Ich werde jeden einzelnen Kommentar korrigieren. I will correct every single comment. If this full breakdown finally cleared up the mystery of all 8 modal verbs, bitte vergiss nicht zu liken, zu teilen und zu abonnieren. Share this video with your fellow students, exam aspirants and friends. Viel Erfolg beim Lernen, bleibt motiviert und bis zum nächsten Mal. Good luck learning, stay motivated and see you next time.